Capital City Comic-Con in Austin, Texas. We're all excited. The doors are about to open. We're going to scope out all the celebrities, all the artists, all the vendors, and bring you the best in Central Texas conventions.
The GVTV crew got the chance to head up to Austin for a day in July to check out a new convention in town, Capital City Comic-Con. Harking back to the beginning days of conventions, Capital City placed their focus on artists, and it really showed throughout the hall. There were comic and pop artists spread throughout the room, from new to veterans such as Neil Adams and Kevin Eastman, as well as a great selection of celebrity guests, cosplayers, unique vendors, a fully stocked bar, and even a canine superhero.
He's a sweetheart.
GeekVenger member Brian Salinas, who you might remember from earlier episodes, took a moment to tell us about an amusing run-in with convention guest and Arrow star Manu Bennett.
A lot of you have seen his artwork in the group. He's been doing GeekVenger exclusive prints for the past few months, including a Manu Bennett print, who's actually one of the guests here this weekend. Tell us the Manu Bennett story from yesterday.
Actually, Manu actually asked for the piece of artwork on Facebook, but I ran out of time because I was preparing a whole new portfolio. And as I was preparing a portfolio, I show up yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, where's the art?" And I was like, "I don't have time. Didn't have time to do it." And he goes, just like this, he goes, "I'm so nice to your family and your kids, and you just let me down. And good men live up to their word." And I was like, "Dude, twist the knife in the heart." I mean, I felt terrible. So I sit in my hotel room with my kids and my mom and my wife. They're asleep. I have the bathroom light on and my iPhone, and I'm working like by candlelight, basically, going like this, drawing. It was the funniest experience I've had in forever. And so I take it to him, and he's like, "You actually did it." I'm like, "Dude, you made me feel bad." You know, like, how many times you get Deathstroke make you feel bad? I mean, I was like, you know, I've never drawn him as quick as I had to, so I threw it in there. But he's a good guy. He's a good chap. I love the guy. I'd do anything for him.
As well as gave us the scoop on a new webcomic he's releasing.
The Dark Chronicles hits the web. It's gonna be a free online book. We're gonna do actually 2 pages a week every Friday. It's actually a villain story. We're not launching with the hero. We're going with the straight villain. To me, you gotta have a strong villain to have a great hero. It's easy to establish a hero but you want to have that villain that you actually care about, you know. And so we're gonna actually give him real meaning to be a villain, and a real purpose, and why he is who he is, and his whole backstory from neglect and child abuse to, you know, being mentally unstable. And it's kind of a weird story. He's actually, in one reality, he's a hero, but he's trying to accept who he's going to become. The story was actually written in 1978 by my father. He created this character, gave it to me a few years ago, and I've been working on it ever since. And R2-D2 is behind us, and he just farted. Now, I've never done an interview where R2-D2 farts on camera. This is amazing. I love it. You just made the coolest interview ever. R2-D2 farted on camera. This is awesome.
Oh, and now Celis is going to make out with R2 for the camera.
And keep an eye out this September at Alamo City Comic-Con for a piece of exclusive Batman 75th anniversary art Brian is creating.
It will change everything, and the GeekVengers fans will have the first take on anything I do exclusive for that, because I love you guys. You guys support me and support what we do here, and so it's my way of giving back.
One of Little Bit's favorite moments of the day was sitting down for a conversation with canine superhero Tug and one of his pup parents. He has a heartwarming rescue story, his very own comic book, and is doing his part to champion animal rescue efforts.
All right, we are here with Team Tug. This is Blake, and this is Tug, the super dog. Say hi to all the GVTV viewers out there.
Hi, everyone.
Now, Tug has a sad beginning to his story, but a very happy spot that he's ended up with. So why don't you give everybody a little bit idea about who Tug is?
Well, when he was 4 months old, someone wrapped him up in a blanket and staked him down next to the highway up in Fort Worth. And on that day, it was actually 4 years ago on Friday, he was staked down. It was 107 degrees that day, and they left him to die. And he was covered with mange and infections. He was basically one big scab. His eyes were swollen shut, and so we took him. Oh, he can tell it better than I can. We took him to the first emergency vet, and they said he was too far gone, put him down. We took him to the second vet, and they said that he had a chance. So we said that's good enough for us. Along the way, when he was getting better, when we had the medicine and everything, we found out that he was a superhero. His first and greatest nemesis, oh, you know who I'm talking about, is the porch swing cushion monster. So he took that one on and destroyed that nemesis, and then he also discovered that he has enemies in stick monsters and the sock ninjas and things like that. And so as he became more and more and more of a superhero, we decided that there was a good story there to tell. So we have now put out a comic book with some of his adventures, and all of the proceeds go back to rescue. Anyone, anywhere can look up his Facebook page, and it's simply Facebook.com/TugBullTerrier. They can find it. He has a web page too, which also has his comic. They can get his comic at any comic retailer. It's available through Diamond and Previews. He has adventures every day that we post on his Facebook page. Is probably the easiest way.
My take on cosplay is if you want to do it, go for it. I don't feel like there's any limits. If you love the character, go for it. If you can't sew, get help, you know. It's just all about community. I don't think any competition is necessary. I think we all should just do it because we love to do it and just create this big family with it.
Among the awesome cosplayers we spotted, Alex spoke with Christina Fay about her first guest appearance at a convention.
This one, since it's their first time, I think it's doing great so far. This is my first official guest appearance.
San Antonio local Apple de la Fuente and his Guardian Knights crew were on hand at CCCC and gave us the lowdown on their current and upcoming releases.
Well, I'm here at Capital City promoting Alamo City Comic-Con as well as Guardian Knight Comics, my comic book company.
So tell us what's up with Guardian Knight Comics, man. How's that going?
Man, we got a lot of cool stuff, man. We already have one property already sold for its movie rights, which is Ghost Agents 31. That's already been sold for movie rights, and our books are going to be coming out in January 2015. So we're going to look to hit the ground running hard.
Sweet. What can we look forward to besides Ghost 31?
We also have Moonstreak, which is my own created property, and also Gears and Bones, the shirt that I'm wearing right now. So that's coming out. We have Savage Sasquatch by Wes Hartman. We also have Galaxy Creeps by Austin Rogers. You guys know Austin. We have also Crime in Space and Goddesses Gone Wild. So a couple of other books coming out.
So you guys have a whole smorgasbord of stuff going on.
Oh, we got a different flavor for everyone. Whatever you're into, we're gonna have it.
Oh, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. We spoke a bit about this fall's Alamo City Comic-Con, and we don't know about you, but we here at GVTV are excited to see what year 2 of this con will bring.
You always heard me preach about there's only one show that I know, and that's what, you know, San Diego was, you know. So that's where Alamo City's going. I'm taking it in that direction. I'm taking it in the direction that the only way I know how. And we're going big, and we're making San Antonio an entertainment stop for the whole world to notice and take place this September 26th to the 28th.
All in all, Capital City Comic-Con proved a fun outing for us, and it was nice to see an artist-focused event put on in Texas. We look forward to seeing what the next one will have in store for all the comic fans out there.